Good. Let's go. We won last week by 51 points. I think we're gonna come out here and crush them. Maybe even do better. Yeah, Jamar Chase has 42 touchdowns. Let's win this game, boys.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver,
We're home.
of the NFL on EA Sports.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just
I will be
shy
right
of the 30-yard
back here,
line.
boys. I'll be right
So
back.
here are the Broncos now for their opening
Okay.
drive.
Right back. Hello, I'm back.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Green Bay lost to the Eagles?
Throwing Jones. Buying time to his left.
Oh, shoot.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now
Shoot.
from the 29.
Mac Jones is injured.
Here's Locke. Sliding out of the pocket. And then nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Locke
This
gonna
is
try
bad.
and throw on third down. Open man, that's
Noah Fant! Let's go! Oh, flipping fan!
first down as he's able to get about 3 that time.
Oh.
On 3rd inches.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you gotta find a way.
If Drew Lock starts to not play well.
20 points scored, give yourself a beat.
Leap it, he will make the catch.
Well, Drew Lock knows how to actually air the ball out straight to the receiver.
It's a big play there for the Broncos.
I've been doing some of the math lately. Our team,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And look at this, big gain, but a fumble. But this will bounds. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and
It's okay.
throw on the run.
It's okay,
Not to
boys.
mention, an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs, competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2.
Okajobi,
Here's 2nd and 8.
17 sacks this season.
They run it with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like
Okajobi.
baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
Let's go!
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Jacksonville would only be 6-9 if I wouldn't to let them win. Actually, Jacksonville is...
The Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. From the shotgun, he'll throw left side, complete to Chase.
I'd take Drew Lock out at the end of the game if he doesn't do well, but there's one problem about that. I don't have any other quarterbacks.
Tight end or wide receiver, but has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. From the gun on third down, Locke escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep inside. And that is incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Wilson now off the bootleg. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game play.
It's not looking good.
And knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Okay.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because...
And he loses the football.
Let's go! We got on it!
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Okay.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Run game might be efficient, but also might not be efficient.
Lock now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end fan.
No food. Let's go.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Let's go, boys!
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On first down, Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And down inside the 15, shy of 10. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, it's giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip at his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. And this time,
Touchdown, Javonte Williams!
Javonte Williams with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Denver! Let's go! Bam, bam! Let's go, Denver! Bam, bam! Let's go, Denver! Let's go! Bam, bam!
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The
Chubby
Seahawks
McChubbers.
offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Let's go, guys.
Had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
Oh my goodness, he loses it again. He's at the 40, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cedric Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. A gain of 3, second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Denver. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Let's go. We floated that one up for Chase.
And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now
Let's go, guys.
7 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by
Oh, who's got the ball there?
They're going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain. And you know
Philadelphia won 7 and
Take
10.
it away. Take care of the ball. All the things you hear all week in practice, he didn't carry over into the game.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Right back to Williams, and this time he's got it.
Let's go!
Javonte Williams with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
This is how we wanted to be up this game.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
Bam!
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks.
Let's go, boys.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now Wilson on first down. He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
How is that not?
But not before they work
Oh, Lockett's injured. Yes.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the ball is knocked out. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing.
Okay, guys.
A lot of bad
I don't know what happened.
Wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he caught it up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they take possession of the
14 seconds.
at the 36-yard line.
I'm care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Dude.
A final shot before half for Locke. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. This is Carson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, but I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only
Let's go, guys.
to win the game.
We're going to win this.
In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think
We're just playing here.
plays to their advantage.
Oh,
because you know
oh,
defenders have to react, and
oh,
They connected on
no.
a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable.
Berkeley.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh!
Touchdown, Denver.
One ball, got it? Wow!
Afternoon. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, slant pass, hauled in by Campbell. 30, the 20, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Paris Campbell, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarterback? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Brooks. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Flush to his right. High throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Lock.
Oh, shoot.
It's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get
it, boys.
Not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Lock. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. 7 yards to pick up there. Welcome back now to Denver. Working with a 2nd and 3. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, a chance at a big play in his own end zone. But instead, 3rd down coming up. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It's a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Fake it. He wants to throw it here. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Let's go.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Let's go. Whoa, oh.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right half. And McManus able to put it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Here's more. He will return it. And he'll be stopped right around
Let's
where
go, boys.
He would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So, we could lose.
The Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Why do my guys keep on doing that?
20. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cedric Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I don't know why my offense is playing horrible.
Gonna throw for it. Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well. And it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And it's ripped away and incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Forced out to his left. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help. No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw in his lock. Flushed out right. They'll get that complete to Alberto. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Go, boys.
Normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a...
And intercepted, maybe the turning. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Broncos are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Let's go!
This point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Let's go, let's go.
After the touchdown,
Let's go, Denver. Let's go. Let's go, Denver. Let's go. Denver. Let's go, Denver. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Denver. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't see how they actually go about doing it.
We're gonna beat them.
Watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 44, Wilson. The killer here, it's complete.
Let's go, guys.
Hurry back to the line now. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Now it's Wilson. Campbell making the catch. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And that is
he saw it go down to 5.
With 5 seconds to go. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
No! No!
From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. One last shot for Wilson. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is...
That's time!
He had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to...